Today I'm going to show you around our studio where we run our businesses, and I'm going to prove to you if you're just starting out in business, you don't need a YouTube or Instagram worthy studio to get started. Hello, my name is Tammy. I am a small independent jewellery maker and business owner. On this channel I talk about my business, running a website, an Etsy shop, a folksy and Amazon handmade shop, and I also attend events. If you are new to this channel, welcome. Say hi, give me a wave in the comments. And if you've come back from my last vlog, what a disaster that was. Thank you for coming back. Give me a thumbs up for some encouragement in the comments. I need it. And if you like the content I share in this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to my channel to see more. I used to work in this room on my own and Mark would work in the kitchen, but we were finding we were ignoring each other all day because I can quite easily sit at my desk all day and he can quite easily sit at his desk all day if he's painting. And we weren't bouncing ideas off each other. So he's recently moved in here and we have changed this room around so many times trying to make it work. Even this morning before I recorded this vlog, I was pushing furniture around. So let me show you around. First off, we have Mark's desk. It's just a little cheap desk that we picked up from Lidl. There's actually 3 of these, so if he is working on a big painting, we can double it up and he's got a lot more workspace. He is a typical artist. He's not particularly tidy, but I do want to get some storage boxes and things that we can keep little bits in. Here's one of Mark's paintings. If you're interested in his artwork, you can visit his website at www.markbetsonartist.co.uk. So it's quite a simple setup. Basically down here, he keeps all of his paints in this filing cabinet and various bits and pieces he's got in the bottom there. All on the shelves, his paint brushes are in there. As I say, he's not a tidy person, but you know, that's an artist for you. I could live with a lot worse. Shelving over here needs a bit more sorting out. I've just dumped things over there at the moment. It's various bits and pieces that need sorting out. But this in the corner is my Pussycats feeding station, and I made him a little bed which has got windows. He's getting a little bit old now, and if he's fast asleep, sometimes we make him jump, so I want him to be able to see us coming, but he's asleep at the moment in the lounge. These drawers at the moment, I keep all of my vinyl rolls in here. I've got backing for photographing, and then I've got my heat transfer vinyl and my scraps folder. And then the top drawers have just got various bits and pieces in at the moment. I got this plastic set up. It's got some more vinyl scraps and bits and pieces in there. And then I've got my recycling and my waste bin, and the bottom box under there is full of prints that we take to events. That's what I've changed this morning, so I don't know what Mark's going to think because he's gone to Bristol with our daughter this morning. Basically these shelves are really old. I used to have my own shop and a lot of the shelving in here has come from that. It's been sat in the barn for 10 years. And I thought I would use it instead of all the big bulky furniture we had in here. So they're a little bit rickety, they're not very stable, so I've had to ram them in here a little bit to make sure they don't fall over. At the moment we've got all of Mark's greeting cards in here. Again, I want to get some nice boxes so I can sort those out a little bit prettier. We've got his coasters that he prints up here. These are all ready to go to events. And we've got the charms that are here. And we've also got his greeting cards stacked up here at the moment. Again, they need tidying up. And then we've got his envelopes and his packaging slips. We've got a heat press for when I'm doing t-shirts or Mark is doing his coasters. And we also have a mug press. Then these drawers, this one's just got family stuff in it. This one's got all of our packaging tape in here. I do try to use recycled packaging tape whenever I can, just because it's better. And then this one's got various papers in there for printing on. And then the bottom cupboards, we store all of our mugs. And I'll show you all the mugs. So this is one of the mugs that's got Mark's designs on. And then I've also got all of my blank money boxes in here, which I will either put vinyl on or I can heat press because they are sublimation money boxes. So this is where we keep all of our printers and my Cricut machine. This top one is our really old one, and we are replacing it with this one. It's just an old Canon. It takes ink cartridges, they cost a fortune, and we just yomp through them far too quickly, so it's got to go. It's being replaced by this one, which we've just purchased. It's an Epson ET2720 Eco Tank. So this ink is supposed to last forever, and Mark's already printed loads of stuff, and the ink's hardly gone down at all. So that hopefully is going to pay for itself very quickly. I have a Cricut Maker, and I do all my vinyl cutting on here for doing t-shirts and personalising little gifts. And then on the bottom we have another Epson ET2600, which is our sublimation printer. So that prints everything for the money boxes, the mugs and the coasters. And then over here is my desk, which is where my magic happens, hopefully. So let me show you around my desk. So first off, I've got this shelving unit. Again, we are makeshifting with very old furniture here. You don't need to go to IKEA and spend a fortune and kit your studio out, so it's all lovely. Just make do with what you've got. So I have a shelf here. I keep all of my jewellery tools on here. And then here I've got all of my cords for my wish bracelets. In this box, I want to get lots of pretty boxes. I must admit, I do want to do that. In here, I keep all of my cards for my wish bracelets, all categorised. Then I've got this organising box for all of my gemstones. Show you them close up in a minute. This box again, I need another pretty box for it. It's got some ready-made jewellery in here, which I can't fit in my box under here because I've made too much ready for going to events and for the Christmas rush. I've got a few books up here, an ink pad. This is for when I'm doing some blowtorch work with the copper work. Got some stamps. This box up here is what we keep all of our heat tape in and everything for sublimation work. And then I've got some Mod Podge and a nice little plant. In these drawers I keep all of my charms for the wish bracelets. So you can see I've got little hearts in here and stars. And I've kept them all labelled. It's not pretty, but you know, it will do me. Then in this little drawer here, I just keep all my various bits and pieces, my card readers and little bits and pieces. It's not particularly exciting. In this cupboard, I keep my paper and card for my wish bracelets. And then I've got all the envelopes in there. I've got the sleeves in here. I do use biodegradable sleeves and recycled cards and envelopes. Trying to be a little bit greener. And then I've got my brown card in this one and all of the envelopes down here to post them in. And then I've got larger envelopes here. I use ribbed envelopes because they're a little bit greener than the bubble wrap ones. And then I got more paper ready for printing the wish bracelets there. This box here, this is all of my jewellery that I ready make. I always make my silver plated for events purely because it is cheaper for me to make the volume. And what I've done is I've put them all in plastic bags. I don't give these plastic bags out to customers. I reuse these each time I sell something. So if I just pull something out, oh, that one's not got anything on it. So everything is wrapped on a card. I am changing these cards. That will be in my next vlog, and they are in an organza bag. If somebody buys one, I will have them on display on the table, and if somebody buys one, I will then take it out of this packet and wrap it to give it to them. So then that reduces the handling. So everything's labelled on the bags. So if I sell something, I can then just redo that when I get home from the labelled bag. I know that's what I've sold. Package my sterling silver and fine silver in boxes just to make it a little bit better. I will show you packaging at some point. And then under here, so that's a made up box. Under here are all of my jewellery boxes. I am thinking of changing my jewellery boxes to a different colour, which I will talk more about in my next vlog. Then in this bottom drawer here is where I keep all of my spare organza bags. I've got silver cleaning cloths, more jewellery boxes, all of my receipts and my bank statements and my tissue paper. All of my jewellery comes wrapped in brown paper with a ribbon, and I often have little bits at the end which I cut off. I'm thinking of getting a shredder so I can use them as packaging. This drawer has all of my stuff so it's ready and easy to reach. In here I keep all of my sterling silver, and this one has got my fine silver in it. I keep those in bags to keep the moisture away. I've got some thank you cards that I've just been designing. These ones are my usual ones, but I decided I'd like to change and be a little bit prettier. So let me know in the comments what you think of those, which one you prefer. I've got blocks here so that when I'm using my stamp, I've got a hard surface when I'm stamping the jewellery boxes like this. I am changing that though. I'm going to get some stickers. Well, I'm going to make some stickers, should I say, which look like this, so I can put those on the boxes. So I've got all my my organza bags here ready to go, and my ribbon. So in this tub here, I have all of my copper wires and my thicker silver plated wire. I keep all the silver plated and the sterling separate so that I never make a mix up. And then in this drawer, I have a little divider which keeps all my memory sticks in, my stamps, and various bits and pieces. So then in the evenings, I sit down and I make all my spirals. So I always have plenty of silver plated spirals ready to go. So you can see I have Celtic spirals. I call that my Celtic spiral with the S. I have closed spirals. I need to make some more of those. And I have my open spirals. And then there's earring versions there as well. And then I call these ones my crossover spirals. And I've got all my earring hooks in there. So everything's ready to go. My little backs. When I'm working at my desk, everything that I need is in easy reach. I've got everything I need in this drawer, in this drawer. I've got my tools here. I've got all my charms and my cord here. So I can sit here and work quite comfortably without having to keep getting up and going and getting something. So when you're setting up your studio, it's a good idea to make sure you know what you need and you surround yourself in it to make your work efficient as possible. So that's my studio tour. I hope you enjoyed it. It's not Instagram or YouTube worthy. It is just our home that we've cobbled together to make a working space. So you can see you don't have to have plush new furniture from IKEA to make yourself a lovely studio. Just make do with what you've got to get yourself going. We've been in business for over 10 years and we're still doing it. As long as it works for you, then that's the main thing. So thank you for watching my studio tour. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up in the comments. Leave a comment. I'd love to chat to some new people. My channel is new. I am still learning how to shoot videos, so it's all a little bit rusty at the moment, but I'd love to hear from you. Say hi, leave me a comment, whatever. And don't forget to like, I think the like button's down there, or is it down there? The like button's down there, and subscribe button. Don't forget to subscribe so you get to see more of my vlogs. Next week I am going to show you some new jewellery cards that I've had ordered, and I'm going to explain why I've done that, and I'll do a little bit of work changing my jewellery over to show you that because I've got some events coming up which I need to get ready for. That you don't need. So you can see, you